Their mansion's always creaking, the floorboards all are squeaking, the bats are loudly shrieking, the Grimsby Clan. Reared, feared, revered. So grab a haunted lantern and step inside the cavern. You'll laugh and scream and pattern with the Grimsby Clan. They're wobbly and they're witchy, they're shadowy and twitchy, they're cobwebbed and they're glitchy, the Grimsby Clan. Strange, deranged, the Grimsby Clan.
Tell me who's watching me. I'm just a normal guy. I lock my door at night. Keep the curtains drawn, don't wanna see the light. But shadows move across my living room wall. Every time I blink I hear a phantom call. And I always feel like there are eyes in the dark, following me when I walk through the park. I always feel like there are eyes in the dark. Tell me, is it real or just a spark? The TV flickers on, though I swear it's off. The mailman grins at me, I think he knows too much. When I take a shower, I can't wash my face. I'm afraid I'll turn and see someone in my space. I always feel like there are eyes in the dark, peeking through blinds when I'm out with my heart. I always feel like there are eyes in the dark. Somebody's laughing, playing tricks too sharp. every spark is more than I can stand. No one ever told me death's a friend. Oh, rising from the ashes, I'm alive. Even when I fall, I will survive. Hear the echo, watch me come to life. Oh, my heart beats breaking. Is this awakening? Our blood is shaking. This is awakening. I feel the darkness take control, burning deeper in my soul. There's a shadow in my veins. I hear it whisper through my bones. Every scream becomes my throne. There's a shadow in my veins. Look in the mirror, see the grave, but I'm not ready to behave. Voices are calling out my name. I'm the fire you can't contain. I feel the darkness take control, burning deeper in my soul. There's a shadow in my veins. I hear it whisper through my bones. Every scream becomes my throne. There's a shadow in my veins. Yeah, shadow in my veins. Oh, shadow in my veins. Shadow in my veins. Yeah, shadow in my veins.
I saw a vampire with a blackjack card in his hand, stumbling down the strip in the desert sand. He was looking for a buffet, maybe shrimp on ice. Told the dealer at the table, hit me twice. Ahoo! Vampires in Vegas. Ahoo! Ahoo! Vampires in Vegas. Ahoo! You hear 'em laughing at your hotel door. You better not invite 'em to the casino floor. Some poor tourist lost his neck last night. The vampires are out under neon lights. Ahoo! Vampires in Vegas. Ahoo! Ahoo! Vampires in Vegas. Ahoo! He's the pale-faced gent who drinks red, not white. He was spotted on the strip about midnight. Better watch your chips and guard your veins. He's cashing out in blood stains. Ahoo! Vampires in Vegas. Ahoo! Ahoo! Vampires in Vegas. Ahoo! Well, I saw Bela Lugosi on a slot machine, doing the vampires in Vegas routine. I saw Nosferatu sipping daiquiris at the bar, and his cape was perfect under neon stars. Ahoo! Vampires in Vegas. Draw blood, yeah. Ahoo! Vampires in Vegas. Hoo!
Careful now, or you're in trouble. Candles flicker, shadows shadows spin. Black cat grins as you walk in. Potions brew and skies turn blue. Careful, darling, I've got a spell for you. Don't you cross me in the night. Wand in hand, I'll make it right. Whisper words the moonlight knew. Next thing you'll be howling too. I put a hex on you. Nothing you can do. Dancing in the firelight, my magic's pulling through. I put a hex on you. Your soul's my midnight brew. Better run before I catch. I put a hex on you. Broomstick soaring through the storm. Cackles echo, take new form. Silver smoke, a velvet kiss. Every curse comes wrapped in bliss. Every step you take tonight, spirits follow out of sight. Call it fate or witch's truth. Every path will lead to proof. I put a hex on you. Nothing you can do. Dancing in the firelight, my magic's pulling through. I put a hex on you. Your soul's my midnight brew. Better run before I catch. I put a hex on you. Round the cauldron, voices rise. Ashes fall from haunted skies. By the power dark and new, hear me now, I hex on you. I put a hex on you. Wicked, wild and true. You can't break my spell tonight. I'm haunting all you do. I put a hex on you. Your fate's my point of view. Laughing as the night turns black. I put a hex on you. Careful now. I'm watching you. The witchy spell is coming true.
Candles floating high, shadows start to crawl. Something stirring softly inside the castle wall.
Owls fly through the rafters, echoes in the night. Books of spells are laughing, pages come alive. Wizards in their cloaks, potions start to glow. Secrets in the stairways, where do they all go? Oh, midnight at the Great Hall. Magic swirling, hear the portraits call. Broomsticks ready, the pumpkins shine bright. Halloween's alive in the wizard night. Cauldrons bubble over, ghosts begin to sing. Dancing suits of armor clank their golden rings. Spirits in the glass, fortunes told in flame. Every spell you whisper never sounds the same. Oh, midnight at the Great Hall. Magic swirling, hear the portraits call. Broomsticks ready, the pumpkins shine bright. Halloween's alive in the wizard night. It's the midnight howl, a deadly delight. The monsters are dancing in the pale moonlight. The midnight howl, no place you can hide. You're fighting for your soul on the terror ride tonight. The doors slam shut, the candles die. Something is watching with 1,000 eyes. The heartbeat races, the floor starts to shake. The wolves are circling, there's no escape. You close your eyes, but the vision is near. The howl in the night is the sound that you fear. It's the midnight howl, a deadly delight. The monsters are dancing in the pale moonlight. The midnight howl, no place you can hide. You're fighting for your soul on the terror ride tonight. The dead are rising, their shadows sway. The phantom choir sings, you won't get away. A spell is cast, the dark takes control. The night is alive and it's hunting your soul.
Darkness spreads across the sky. A haunted glow in countless eyes. The midnight call, the wolves arise, and every scream becomes their pride. No mortal heart can bear the sound when the curse of night come dancing round. The howl begins, the clock strikes 1. The terror feast has just begun.
It's the midnight howl, the graveyard's alive. The dance of the shadows where the monsters survive. The midnight howl, no way to escape. Once you hear it called, it will seal your fate tonight.
I was prowling through the graveyard late one night when the tombstones rattled in the pale moonlight. From the crypts and coffins I heard a loud clump. The bones were clacking to the skeleton stomp. They did the stomp. They did the skeleton stomp. The skeleton stomp. A bone rattling romp. They did the stomp. It shook the catacomb top. They did the stomp. They did the skeleton stomp. The ghouls came creeping from the dark abodes. The witches flew in on their broomstick roads. The ghosts floated down with a woo and a hoop, all hitting the floor for the skeleton stomp. They did the stomp. They did the skeleton stomp. The skeleton stomp. A graveyard bop. They did the stomp. It echoed clack, clack, chomp. They did the stomp. They did the skeleton stomp. Over the werewolves howl. Oh, don't stop, you Dracula growl. This beat makes me hop. The banshees wailed. It gives me the chills. While the skeleton band clank bones for the thrills. Now the party's jumping, Igor's on the bass. A zombie jitterbugged with a stitched up face. The mummies unwrapped with a rip and a tomp, and shook all their rags in the skeleton stomp. They did the stomp. They did the skeleton stomp. The skeleton stomp. It's the new graveyard pop. They did the stomp. From the crypt to the swamp. They did the stomp. They did the skeleton stomp. So if you hear the rattling bones tonight, just follow the sound in the pale moonlight. Join the monsters, give your feet a chomp, and everybody do the skeleton stomp.
shadow now. Empty windows, broken sound. This street is crawling like a graveyard. Every shop with the shutters down. Do you remember the nights of fire? The music loud, the crowds inspired. Now it's silence in the wire. Ghosts are dancing in the choir. Shadow City, nothing left but smoke and stone. Shadow City, everybody's left alone. No work for the restless generation, told to wait with no salvation. This town has lost its heartbeat. Even the sirens don't make a sound. Shadow City, empty eyes and broken glass. Shadow City, wonder how long this can last. This city, Shadow City, you hear the echoes on the street. Shadow City, Shadow City, no more dancing, no more beat. Shadow City, nothing left but smoke and stone. Shadow City, everybody's left alone.
Creepsquad.
If there's bumps and thumps in your neighborhood, who you gonna call?
Creepsquad.
If the shadows move when they never should, who you gonna call?
Creepsquad.
I ain't afraid of no creep.
I ain't afraid. I ain't afraid.
I ain't afraid of no creep. If a ghoulie crawling underneath your bed, who you gonna call?
Creepsquad.
If a zombie's moaning, messing with your head, who you gonna call?
Creepsquad.
I ain't afraid of no creep. No, no. I ain't afraid of no creep.
Creepsquad.
Creeping in the closet, knocking at the door. Hear a rattling chain dragging across the floor. You don't need to worry, don't lose no sleep. Pick up the phone and call the creeps. Let me tell you something, catching monsters makes me feel good. If you see a shadow grinning ear to ear, who you gonna call?
Creepsquad.
If a banshee screaming louder than your fear, who you gonna call?